Hey guys, it's Brandon from Brandon's Baseball Cards. Hope you're all doing well. Tonight I want to talk about how to avoid being scammed. Okay, there's a lot of fraud that happens when you're buying and selling sports cards, especially on social media. Right, there's a lot of people that will try to engage in various deceptive behaviors to take your money, to not send the card, right? Cards that they don't possess, they'll take pictures off of eBay or from another website and try to claim it's their card. There's a lot of fraud that happens, right? And it's important to, number one, when you're looking at a card or a pack or whatever on social media and you're considering buying it, look closely at the pics to see if it's a photoshopped picture. Okay, a lot of the time these guys, they're not very good at this, right? It's pretty obvious a lot of the time that a given picture has been photoshopped and that the card has been added in to make it seem like it's on a coffee table, at the owner's house or whatever the case may be. And I actually called someone out on Facebook today because they had a 1933 Gaudy Babe Ruth PSA 2 that they were trying to sell, and or they claimed to have it, and the Photoshop job was so bad, it was terrible. And it was funny because I actually commented, "This Photoshop job is terrible," or something like that. And the person trying to scam people who did the post liked my comment. I was like, "What planet are you on, dude? I'm calling you out for photoshopping." I guess he agreed. You're right. This is a bad Photoshop job. I could do better. But so look closely at the pictures. Ask sellers to coin items. Coining means you ask them to put the item with a sheet of paper in a picture with their name and the date next to it, just to show that they possess it, right? You can ask them to send video of them holding the item and say, "Hey, I need you to write this word on a sheet of paper and put it with this item in a video for me." There's things you can do if you're worried someone doesn't have the item. But generally speaking, if you're that concerned, if you're going through this number of hoops to try to see if you're being conned, I would just go with your gut and not complete the transaction, right? Really try, if you're going to, we all buy from someone for the first time, right? We don't all have repeat interactions in our purchases, right? There's always somebody new that you may buy from. But the first time you buy something on social media, right, use PayPal goods and services, because that has buyer protections. If it's the first time you're buying from someone, and especially if they don't necessarily have a lot of people that are providing vouchers for them, if you can ask for vouchers. If they don't have a lot of people saying, "Hey, I trust this guy, we've done deals in the past," if you're hesitant, use PayPal goods and services, because at the very least you'll get your money back if it is a scam. Okay, so really it's look closely at the pictures, ask the seller to coin the item, and use PayPal goods and services the first time you buy from somebody. Maybe even after the first time, if you're still if you're still not sure you 100% trust them, then keep using goods and services. It's a good protection that PayPal has. And definitely ask for vouchers. I think that is important, because if 75 people all say, "Okay, this person's good to go, you're good to go, you're good to go," you can have more confidence that the transaction will go smoothly, and that they actually have the card, and that they're actually going to send you the card, right? So it's social media. There's a lot of buying and selling, and I'm in a ton of groups. And there's a group called Sports Card Scammer Tracker on Facebook. I would recommend you join if you're on Facebook, because it is great at, and I post on there sometimes, exposing fraudsters. But just wanted to do this video, something a little bit different than I've talked about in the past, just how to protect yourself from fraud and from scammers. But hope you all have a great week. Keep collecting vintage and open baseball. Don't get scammed.